Hey everyone, just coming to you today with an update. Why are other countries getting notified to stock up now? We're not getting those updates. What exactly are they telling these other countries? Well, since our news isn't covering a lot of this stuff, I decided to come on here today and let you guys know what other countries are telling their citizens. Welcome back everybody, and thank you to the subs. Your guys' comments are flooding me with great new information to share with people, to look into. And if you guys are new here, like up-to-date economic updates, weekly how-tos, emergency survival videos, be sure to hit that notification bell if you guys would like to stay up to date. Let's jump into this. China, Finland, Poland, France, Germany, all these countries are warning their citizens to stock up, to be prepared, to have excess food, to have excess water, to have medical supplies. I find it interesting that all these other countries are telling their citizens to stock up, to be prepared, something's in the forecast. Whereas our country, everyone's walking around like everything's fine. What's the difference? Honestly, I don't know how fine it is. I don't know if it's gonna get really bad, we need to be stocking up for a year, or if everything's gonna be fine and dandy, and we're just struggling through food shortages, supply chain issues, and crazy inflation that's not gonna let up. That'd be better than catastrophic war, that's for sure. So I thought since most of those news outlets out there aren't covering this, I'd come out here and let you know what's being said. So like I listed, a lot of these countries are cautioning their citizens, cautioning their people to be ready, to have some food stocked up, to have some water stocked up, to have some medication stocked up in case of an event having to do with a war. So let's give you guys one of these countries' recommendations to its people. They say stock up now. Have 10 days of food, water, and medical supplies on hand. They're cautioning all of their people to do this now. So since our leaders aren't telling us to do it, let's listen to this German leader telling their citizens what to do. German Interior Minister Nancy Faeser has made recommendations to citizens to stock up on food for 10 days now. Exclamations. As the war and you-know-where rages and market and supply chain concerns grow around the world, Germany's Interior Minister has called on the country's citizens to take precautions to prepare for a crisis. Consider, for example, the possibility of cyber attacks and, more important, infrastructure. She told the Handelsblatt newspaper, Nancy expresses that if the power goes out and life is limited, it's important to have an emergency supply at home. In this context, Nancy Faeser referred to a list published by the German Civil Protection, which presents an example of an emergency food supply. The German Interior Minister states, "We have to have food for 10 days. The goal is to be able to survive for 10 days without going shopping," said the German Interior Minister. So I'm going to read through their recommended emergency survival list. And then at the end of this video, I'm going to point you in the direction of some extra tips. So in this list of being able to survive for 10 days without going anywhere, list includes drinking liquids, 20 liters, cereals, cereal products, bread, potatoes, pasta, rice, 3.5 kilograms, which is about 5 pounds. Vegetables, 4 kilograms. Fruits and nuts, 2.5 kilograms. Milk, dairy products, 2.6 kilograms. Vegetables, 4 kilograms. Now remember, 1 kilogram is around 2.2 pounds. Milk and dairy products, 2.6 kilograms. Fish, meat, eggs or whole eggs, powdered eggs, 1.5 kilograms. Fats and oils, 0.375 kilograms. So that's the basics, but listen to what else they added. At the same time, the minister stressed the importance of civil protection, to which he gives high priority. We must step up now and deal with various crises, pandemics, the effects of climate change, and the dangers of war, said the German Interior Minister. Necessarily, this affects not only technical issues, but also supplies for food, medicine, or medical supplies, she said. The minister also referred to shelters, saying that there's an inventory currently being made and there are still 599 in Germany. And there are shelters that are used differently today. It makes sense to reactivate them, she said. Stock up now on food, water, medicine for 10 days. They want you to be able to be in your home for 10 days without going anywhere. And some say this is just a start to get people thinking that they need to be prepared without creating panic. Many people say that it'll get much worse, but this is a way to introduce people into prepping and being prepared for an emergency, getting their foot in the door without creating panic. So a question is, when so many countries are warning their citizens to be prepared, why is it that our country is throwing caution to the wind? Well, I might get into that on the next video. As for this one, I wanted you guys to be aware that these warnings are going out to other countries. Be prepared, be stocked up, ready for an emergency. Make sure you have enough stuff in your home to not have to leave for quite a few days. So I'm gonna leave it on this. The other day we put out a list of 20 items that you should stock now. Whether you're already a prepper, already stocking up, or you're a brand new newbie and you need a little bit of direction or a checklist to make sure you got everything covered. Be sure to check out this video that you may have missed. Stock up now for you and your family while you can. Again, if you guys like weekly updates and how-to videos, be sure to hit the notification bell so you guys stay up to date. Like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you guys on the next one.